It has
Tamam. Evet. Tamam.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the Court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesized discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer! On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival
Tamam.
of our Lord.
Bunu izledik. Aynen bunu izledik.
Painting
Çıkmıştı zaten. Hah. Burası. Biraz hızlandırayım.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Welcome!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Hey everyone, my name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a Fatui harbinger known as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a
Pardon?
member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes,
Kaç
he is.
diyormuş yeni fark ettim.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman. Hey everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes. Dude, so good.
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes. Vibes for days.
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, first, I want to hear
Mori
it straight from
Nanako.
y'all.
Kim
What
lan
kind
bu?
of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was
Hadi be.
incredibly refined and polite.
Örümcek
but
Adam oyunundaki
she was also
MC'yi
incredibly
seslendiren
intimidating.
karakter.
I mean,
Ama
remember how
Japoncasını
Farina
tabii.
pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from.
İlginç geldi.
But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the knave like as a parent? I think Damon
Ses
is probably the
falan
best
nasıl o
person to
arada?
answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the
Benim
weakest
sesimi
link?
bastırmasın ya video.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this knave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she
Benim
treats the kids like
karakterlik
that because she was
seslendirme.
traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you,
no.
but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Ah, well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Yeah. Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests. So hopefully this mode will help travelers have a better story experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. And in the future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Besides the story quest, I'm also looking forward to hearing the Knave's voiceover lines because Erin's kind of
Aw.
awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other Harbingers, too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes.
So next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style. Intrigue!
Yeah.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Transfixed! This is where you fall. Oh, she's so
Dude,
cool!
that was awesome. I like how she glides.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's very elegant. Like that was a perfect descriptor. Like elegant but deadly. Like a
Yes,
like a
frightening.
ballerina of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Yes. All right. Well, if we're going to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about the Bond of Life mechanic. You might have been a victim to it while you were fighting elite Fatui operatives in Fontaine. Does anyone still remember what a Bond of Life is?
Oh, are you going to be teaching us about her abilities? Guys, you're too loud. Pipe down. Sorry, let's listen to what she has to say.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a Bond of Life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the Bond of Life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Very good, student. When Arlecchino has a Bond of Life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current Bond of Life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Whoa. Wait a second.
It's a lot, it's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her Bond of Life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa. Wait a second. No, wait. I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a Bond of Life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a Bond of Life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them
Baksana şu
periodically.
ataklara ya.
And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst,
Bu ne
she'll
zaman
absorb
bitiyor
nearby
bu
blood debt
ateş
directives.
etkisi?
This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of
skill'i
directives
nasıl var ya?
that she
Birisi
absorbed.
şey mi?
So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
Koşma mı? Karakter
Okay,
koşmada
hold
mı
on.
alıyor
She
bu
can't regain
ateş
HP
şeyini?
until her
Oha.
Bond of Life is removed, right?
Ayaka gibi
So,
ama
how does she stay in the
koşması
fight?
biraz
Well,
farklı.
after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental
Ha,
burst
E'si mi
will
yoksa
reset the
bu ya?
cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her
E'sine
attack
şimdi
and her
geçti
current
sanırım.
bond of life.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yo,
thanks to one of her
istemeye geçti.
talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any
Anlarız
healing
ya,
effects other than the healing
anlarız.
provided by her burst.
Whoa, so that seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her
Mm.
enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Probably. She's kind of a savage. I mean, right. So Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring your enemies.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Bu attığı dash farklı bir şey.
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys
Neyse
ready?
değil
Let's do
galiba.
it! So
All
exciting!
right. During the first phase of version 4.6,
bakalım.
Arlecchino, the knave, and Linny will both enjoy a
Aha,
drop rate boost.
Şeye bak.
The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon
Oy.
Semblance will also become available. Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do. Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh
That's
my
right.
gosh.
We were just talking about how the knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
That's right. Are you ready to see a new knave?
Yes! I am ready!
Alright!
İlginç bir boss yapmışlar. Ha, önce içi sonra dışa. Bu ne lan? En son kendi
Wow.
atlıyor.
Not even
İlginç.
Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challengers now?
Oh my gosh, she's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
She's smooth. It feels even more badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey!
It's not so simple to see the knave's other side. She'll appear normally at first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay the blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Ah.
Don't the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
I hate
Yes, that's it.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here. Let's leave some space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers will be wondering about this. The knave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the adventure
Şu ana kadar
handbook,
hiç
going to the
vermediler.
domains tab,
Yarısına geldik
selecting
değil mi?
Trounce domains, and pressing quick challenge.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah.
Verdiler
Oh my
mi
gosh,
yoksa
I'm
ya?
looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more
Alo.
information.
Alo, Aydın.
Oh, you're finished.
nerede?
Okay, wait.
İyi
how come
yayındayım.
I'm so
Şu
short?
yayın tekrarını izliyoruz.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually
iyi,
do
iyi.
have other news to
Ben
share.
de yemek kapısındayım.
Yes.
Ha?
In version 4.6,
Buradan
Sumeru City
şeye
will be
geçeceğim.
experiencing an unsolved mystery.
And for some reason,
Teyzem
Sino's
gelin
got
oraya
mixed up.
geçeceğim.
How
Bağcılarda
did you know about
tutuyorlar.
that?
His picture is
Ha iyi,
weird.
sesim biraz boğuk geliyor ama ya.
Oops.
Şu an şeydeyim ya.
Sino wanted to
Marmaray'dan
investigate
çıkıyorum
personally because
merdivenden
someone
değil.
involved in the case
Ha.
has a very unique identity.
Geliyor mu şu an
and the two
sesim?
of them share
Geliyor,
a close
geliyor.
connection.
It sounds like there's some
iyi.
serious shenanigans going on.
That's right. Is this a case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
These are all very good guesses. But
Bilgisayarı bugün mü
I'll offer
alıyordun,
you one
yarın mı?
clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess
Kanka
otherwise.
yarın
A
alamayacağım
mysterious
bilgisayarı.
youngster
Benim
with
işim
connections
çıktı.
to the
Pazartesi
mystery will
gününe
make his
kaydı.
debut
Benim
during the case.
Oo.
And Sino's friends are not just
Bayağı
friends.
kaymış.
İçinden
Show
o
up
dedi.
for food.
İşimiz
Tainari,
yaş
Kale,
dediler.
Alhaitham,
Lan
and
ikisi daha
Kave will
geliyor.
all come forward
Yok,
in the
estağfurullah.
İkiden
So
sövdü
yeah,
değil mi
if
lan?
you want to know more about what happens in
Estağfurullah,
this case,
olsun olsun.
then be sure
Melih,
to check out
gelsene.
Sino's second story quest. Lupus Aureus Act
Melih'le
2.
misin?
Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate
Ne?
the secrets lurking underneath
Melih'le
the
misin?
sands.
Yani ciddi
In due
misin?
time, of course.
Ha?
There, you totally
Melih'le
delivered.
misin
That
diyorum.
was great news.
Mhm.
Speaking of great news, I think
Ciddi misin
Damon
diye
also
mi
has some
soruyor?
important information
Hayır,
to share.
Melih'le misin?
Sesim
Really?
kesiliyor lan.
Wait.
Melih'le misin?
Wait, what are we waiting for?
Ha Melih'leyim aynen yanında Melih.
Selam söyle.
Melih'leyim
Can we
evet.
take a break, please, so we can digest all of this?
Aleykümselam.
Please.
Allah kanka
He
kusura
can't keep
bakma
getting away with
cumartesi
it. Let's go.
Bir şey var, bir şey var.
alacaktım
Damon, you're
bilgisayarı ama
Let's check out the
karşıya
first
geçme
redemption
durumum
code
kaldı.
before we can
Şu an
Anladım,
continue
anladım.
with the new content.
normalde
That's what I thought.
Anadolu yakasında bilgisayar.
That was amazing. That's
Aha.
what I thought.
Daha şey yapmadım almadım.
Tamam, sıkıntı yok. Aha, kod geldi lan.
Otur otur.
Ee,
İçinden iyi bir sövüyorsundur şimdi ha.
yok, niye söyleyeyim?
Senin hesabı kilitledi gidiyor böyle diye.
Niye söyleyeyim ya? BTK.
Kardeşim bu işler karşılıklı. Sen de bir gün bir yere gidersin. Dersin
Değil mi?
ki kanka dersin günlükleri. Ben mesela
Tabii.
Kubi'ye çok yaptım onu. Kubi'ye mesaj veriyorum. Bilgisayarı götüremiyor masa üstüne. Dedi kanka benim şu günlükleri alır mısın falan filan. Mesela Nahida çıkartmak için almıştım. Sonra Nahida almaktan vazgeçti o. Chiori almak istedi, tamam mı?
Ha.
Ona ben misal veriyorum. Nahida'yı çıkartıyordum. Bilerek çıkartmadım. Bayağı bir 15-20 kastım ona da ben. Kenarda bıraktım onun hesabı. Chiori
Hey,
direkt
welcome back,
köyüne geldi
everyone.
ona.
So
Hey.
we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So why don't
Olur,
we
olur,
continue the
sıkıntı
story of
yok ya.
Maria, which you
Ayarlarız.
saw in the beginning of the program?
I would like this very much, please.
Şimdi
Yes,
de ben
you're
şey
such a
yaparım.
good job. Encore, encore.
Sen
A
şey
new
yapsana ya.
area of Fontaine will
60
open in
60
version
bit olacak. Sen
4.6.
bir
Travelers
hesabı
will get to
direkt
visit the
3
village
kişi postalasana.
Core. Though,
Ha, tamam,
leaving
tamam.
much to see on such a small island.
Well,
Hallederim.
yeah,
Belki
I
çıkar.
guess this is where I'm supposed to really
Tamam,
confidently
şey
say
Eğer-
totally.
halledeyim.
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest.
Ben şimdi
So how
M1
big was such a
metrosuna bineceğim.
glorious and prosperous nation,
Tamam.
really?
Hmm.
Oh, well, now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks
Yeah.
a whole lot bigger.
Eğer Nevide
Now that's
çıkarsa
a neat
yayın bana
Anyway,
yayın açarsın.
This is where we'll meet.
Çıkarsa
Talking.
ben
With its
benim
guidance,
gözümün
we'll be able
önünde
to see the
doktoruna bakarım.
civilization that vanished
Ha.
thousands of years ago.
Onu sana bırakırım ya.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Anything for a talking cat?
Bilmiyorum pazartesine daha
As
çok var
Aaron
gibi
mentioned
geliyor
at the
kanka.
beginning
Eğer
of the
çıkmasa
program,
zaten
King
ben
Remus
kendim
composed
basarım
a
da.
symphony,
Tamam,
one with
olur.
wondrous power that grants the
Konuşuruz
wishes
yine.
of the human souls dwelling within.
Ya
Yes,
konuşuruz.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I actually I don't
You're
get it.
so not getting
I
it.
don't
It's
Ben
okay.
kaçıyorum
I will
şimdi.
explain it in a few
Tamamdır.
words. So you'll
Görüşürüz.
just have to learn about the symphony
sen
by
şey
going on an
yaparsın,
adventure
işleri
with this
atarsın.
little cat.
Aha,
I'll
okey.
avoid
Tamam
spoiling the
kanka,
adventure
evet.
itself, but
Hadi,
you'll arrive
görüşürüz.
at the Remuria ruins
Görüşürüz.
with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these
cool.
powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle, silently proclaiming the immortality and glory of a great civilization. It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient
Şakarım.
ruler.
Oh yeah,
Ateş
that's
yaparım.
right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss. You can earn all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I'm so hyped for it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Damon, you did such a great job
Yes,
with
you
introducing
did.
it.
That was great. That was
Yeah.
great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers who have already completed the third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor. Hopefully this helps travelers with exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature
Bunlar
will
geçici
return to
olarak
many new
koyuluyor
areas
değil
in
mi
the
buraya?
future.
Gerçek bir
So
teleport yok zaten galiba.
All right, that's all the information that we have about Fontaine for now.
And now, outside of the region,
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in Inazuma.
Rock and roll.
Yeah! All right, let's all take a short break before we get into the next section. Take a look at today's
Ya, yine
second
bunları
redemption
yapmışlar.
code.
All right.
Hah, bir kod daha geldi.
Welcome back, everyone!
Hey!
Okay, I hear that a musical tour is coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself! Max, would you like to tell us more about it?
It would be my absolute pleasure, compadre. So, I got a question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Böyle 3
Of
tane
course,
aldık.
he participated in last
Aman,
year's
2 tane
lantern
aldık.
night, right?
That's right, yeah.
Evet,
Oh,
Goro
we saw
harbiden
Genshin
bedava
never perform
veriliyormuş. Bir de
That's right, and
Night
this
Wing
time,
Horn
it's
ya.
an epic tour for the ages organized by none
Bir
other
sürü
than
film
Ito
oyuncağı
and
ödüller falan
Dvorak.
fistan.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
Bir
Oh,
müzik
yeah. No, the way he
etkinliği ya.
says, iridescent Arataki rockin' for life tour de force of awesomeness.
Elinde
really
de
is up
mikrofon
feeling
var
rock and
zaten.
roll. And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically,
Ito
it's about a brave puppy. To
şey
save the
niye
lives
gelir
of
ki?
countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute.
Adorable.
I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito himself will personally be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And here's more exclusive news for you. Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical instrument to our travelers called the Night Wind Horn.
Ooh.
So if you
Wow.
enjoy playing music in real life, or
Bayağı
especially if you
üflüyor,
enjoy
çalıyor.
playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from
Ya,
all the
güzel
great musicians
çalgılar
out there.
koyuyorsunuz
Oh,
da.
yeah. Well, since you're so excited about it and the
Bilmiyorum.
festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life tour to force the
Klavyede
awesomeness?
çalmak.
All right, there's 3 steps to preparing for the festival. Number 1, extreme
Kullanılamaz.
carnival ensemble. We can practice getting into the flow with some rhythm
Bak bu
games
iyi.
while the stage is still coming together.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Bu
Yeah,
güzelmiş.
they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it. We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin' venue. So, travelers will be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah. And lastly, we have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness in Inazuma, over in Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to a tense and thrilling tune.
Hold up, hold up. What do you
Ay,
mean
ne
by
güzel
tense and
yapmışlar
thrilling?
lan.
Does it mean anything if I say
Müzik oyunu
Wind
olmuş
Trace,
oyun. Şuna bak.
Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived?
Yes, I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
İşte kedi
But the
etkinliğinden iyi en
name implies
azından.
that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct. That's very intuitive of you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you'll be playing
Ya
hide
lan,
and seek as
tamirci mi
rebels
oluyor?
and hunters, just like
Şaka
before, but
yapıyorsun.
there are a few new rules.
Ooh.
Yeah, when rebels are captured
Şaka
for the first
yapıyorsun.
time,
Şey
they'll be
etkinliği
exiled
yeri
to
mi
the
geliyor?
surveillance zone for a short period of
Yakalanmaç,
time. Now,
saklanmaç.
they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you get
Oha.
sent to jail twice, you're
Sonunda
permanently
be.
deleted from the game.
Ooh, that does sound tense and thrilling.
Right?
And
Güzel
that's
bir
not
geri
all.
geldi.
Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which
Harbiden
will prevent nearby
saklanmaç
rebels
etkinliği geri
from
geldi.
disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also
Saklanıyorsun.
avoiding capture.
Oğlum
Once
bu
they
şey
repair
DVD
4
modu
devices,
gelmiş.
they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair
Lan
these devices.
DVD modu gelmiş.
And
What
hunters
the
will either
fuck?
need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices,
Yusuf
or
buna
they can
bayılacak.
simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the area. In fact, the device will even be marked on the minimap.
Ooh, okay. So that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh. It's these sort of unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. This is gonna be super interesting to play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean, rather strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a pyro regisfine.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and not just a pyro regisfine, he also wants to befriend a primo
Vay be,
jewel
DVD modu
and
geliyor oyuna.
a jade plume terror
Bak
shroom
bunu beğendim.
and the millennial
Güzelmiş.
pearl seahorse.
Oynanır.
Huh?
You guys
Saklanmacı
heard me the first
geliştirmişler
time.
biraz.
Yeah, I thought you would react this way. Anyway, a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlan, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlan have Saurian companions.
Saklanmaç geldiği zaman ne tutmuştu ya. Yani bütün primo gemleri alıp etkinliği tamamlıyorsun ama hala da yine oynamaya devam ediyorduk.
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the details, go check out the event where the version is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Etkinlik
Okay,
olsun
alright,
diye yapılmış bir
alright,
etkinlik
you
değildi.
got it.
You got it.
Güzel
This
geliştirmişler
challenge,
de.
you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies.
Allah
If you've got the
sabırsızlandım.
guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty.
Gelsin de
You can also
oynayalım ya.
talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation strategies. So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Both active strategies and long-term strategies are available. You can
What?
trigger active
Bu ne
strategies
lan?
at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of
ilginç.
strategies that you've picked.
Ooh, that's cool.
So, yeah, so you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be familiar with our next event, Vibro Crystal Applications.
Ooh, it seems like the event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. That means
That is
so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up Vibro Crystal Harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Wow.
Spot on, Saramela Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup.
Nice.
Be sure to maximize your points if you want to exchange them for rewards.
Nice. Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6. The Heated Battle mode will also receive an
Kart.
update, so don't miss
Çok
out,
umurumda
duelists.
değil ha.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event,
bak bu
so you
güzel.
can more easily train up the characters who need the extra
Her
buff
gün
to
3
boost.
parça döneriz.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an amazing
Yes, that was
job.
impressive.
Thank you,
introducing all
Sarah.
that.
Oh, thanks,
And
guys.
since you introduced so many events in one go, I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was gonna
Well,
say,
I
I
agree
agree.
too.
I
I'll
agree.
agree.
So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code.
Yay!
Şerefsizler. Dokuz B 3 AM T C Q Z Y Q 9. Tamam oldu. Şimdi bütün kodları yazdım. Bir tane şeye alayım. Sonra sabitleyeyim onu.
Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice.
First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you can use one click to purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Ooh, that does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Oh,
that's fun.
Oh, that mask is Hanachiru Sato, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh, and there's Arama,
You bet.
and the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information
Sadece
about
karakterleri
different map
profil
layers.
resmine koymamız
Sweet.
Way more
gerekmeyecek artık.
intuitive.
It's time to eradicate all the maps with 99% exploration
Bak bu
progress.
güzel olmuş. Sonunda pusulaya
Exploration!
sandık yeri gösterme
Now
koymuşlar.
that we've gone over some updates
Ve
to
sandığı
game
açınca da
systems,
şey
it's
oluyor.
time to talk about some
Pusulanın
Genshin
süresi
Impact
sıfırlanıyor.
soundtrack news.
Let's go music!
Yeah, that's right. Genshin Impact's third Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This
Bunu
album
anlamadım
features original
açıkçası.
music created by the Hoyo Mix team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Music is my favorite!
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know. So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got
Now.
this. You got
Okay,
this.
okay, okay. I'll make it easy and just be very selfish and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino. We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool she is.
She's so cool. She's so freaking cool, and I love the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I am also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without
Ne güzel de
spoiling it.
yapmışlar
I'm
ya.
so
Chibi
excited for
karakterleri.
you guys to experience this
Konuşmaya
concert.
göre.
It is so good, and all I can say is that I had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be
that's
fun.
amazing. Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too. And I'm also really pumped for the Wind Trace Festival because I love it so much. And it sounds like there's a ton of awesome things coming in version 4.6. So I hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
Yay! Wow, okay. I just have to say, this was so fun being here with you today.
I'm so glad I got to
Too
be here
much
with you
fun.
guys.
It was
You guys
such a great
are
time. So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in
Bye.
the game. See ya.
See you later.
Love you.